Binubuo ng task force ang ombudsman na tututok lang sa papel ni Senador Mark Villar sa mga anomalya sa flood control projects noong DPWH Secretary pa siya. Iniimbestigahan na rin ang posibleng papel ni na dating Senate President Escudero at dating Speaker Romualdez sa mga pagsisingit sa national budget. Nakatutok si Salima Refran.
Isang bagong task force ang bubuuin ng Office of the Ombudsman at ang tututukan lamang nito ang investigasyon kay Senador Mark Villar kaugnay ng mga maanomalyo umanong flood control projects. Partikular ang pagiging kalihim niya noon ng Department of Public Works and Highways sa ilalim ng Administrasyong Duterte.
Because it did not start the last 2 years, it started way back, started in tiny bits in 2018, started to grow. When they perfected the system, it started in tremendous leaps and bounds.
Titignan din daw, sabi ni Ombudsman Jesus Crispin Remulla, kung nakinabang sa mga proyekto ang mga ari-arian ng pamilya ni Senator Villar. Kaya kasama rin sa iimbestigahan ang kanyang inang si dating Senador Cynthia at kapatid na si Senador Camille Villar. Tinukoy ni Remulla ang mga proyekto sa baluarte nilang Las Piñas at kalapit na Bacoor, Cavite.
Kasi andun yung mga lupa na nag-benefit din eh. They're the landowners also that benefited from that. So we have to look at that also. We're forming a new task force for that. Just for Villar itself. Yung Zapote River Drive, together with the Bacoor properties that were boundaries on the rivers, no? Dinaanan na river. There were improvements made in that area. That's one thing that has to be looked at. Ano yun eh? Pag tikaroon ka, pag dumaan ka ron, alam mo kanilang lupa yun. Nakita mo yung river wall. Tanong mo, sino ba gumastos? Gobyerno o sila? Ganun kasimple yun.
We're not limiting our investigation to the misuse of funds, but those who benefited from this illegal use of funds.
Patuloy namin kinukuha ang panig ng mga Villar. Ang sabi rin ni Remulla, kailangang may managot na leader ng Kongreso sa pagkakapasa ng national budget na napakaraming insertions. Ang iniimbestigahan niya, sina dating Senate President Chis Escudero at si dating Speaker Martin Romualdez. Kung hindi man daw kriminal, kapabayaan ang nangyari. Pero hindi pwedeng walang sisihin sa kanilang dalawa.
All the narrations from the beginning of the Senate trials that led to these revelations, all of them will be used in putting up the theory of gross excusable negligence. They were able to come up with that budget which included insertions, which included diversions of money from what was supposed to be to what became. So that is, if it's not criminal, then it must be negligence. It must be one of them. It cannot be completely, nobody can be completely blameless for that.
Si Escudero, idinawit ni dating Public Works Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo.
We have statements leading of a money trail leading to him, narrations of fact that are there already. But of course, we want to buttress it with other evidence, which we're looking to right now.
Si Romualdez dapat managot, sabi ni Remulla, dahil siya ang pumili kay dating Representative Zaldico, ang tinuturong pasimuno ng mga budget insertions bilang chairman noon ng House Appropriations Committee.
If fingers do not point to the speaker, former speaker, as the leader of the House, he was responsible for the appointment of Zaldico. Everybody knows that it was the speaker's choice. That's why we have to hold him accountable for that.
Hinihinga namin ang panig sina Escudero at Romualdez. Para sa GMA Integrated News, Salima Refran, nakatutok 24 oras.